Hello, hello. I'm kind of curious why that would happen. Ugh, that sucks. Alright guys, I'm gonna just get started again.
Bruh.
You get invalidated runs because of this freezing shit. I'm wondering what I can do to stop it. I feel like OBS is a memory leak problem or something, or my capture card is causing the freeze. Those are my two guesses. But, yeah, I've never had this kind of problem with my other PC, so, okay. Whatever, man. We continue. Why did that... Bro, that distracted the shit out of me. I pressed the wrong button. I'm totally invalidated now. Let's break. Doesn't matter if it's invalidated. I don't really put these on the leaderboard anyway, unless I had one that was like really awesome. But if I don't figure out how to fix that, I'll have to make sure my best run is on the other PC. It's not even the connection. The connection didn't cut out. OBS just flat out fully froze. Like bricked up. I couldn't even change scene. And I'm wondering, is that an OBS problem or is that a capture card issue thing that's freezing it up? Yeah, I was gonna say, I said AMD thing while it froze. I was like, is this an AMD thing? Yeah, I don't know what is with AMD. Like, it runs well, and then it spaghettis out of nowhere. Oh, that must be... How do I fix that, though? Like, this is just AMD, I can't do anything about that. Like, I've had, like, micro freezes happen. I guess it depends, Alex, once you have... But this PC seems to have one of the CPUs that could just have this issue. Yeah. I don't know. Not a CPU thing, but AMD GPU, my bad. Yeah, there seems to be like an argument between OBS. But I think I've had the stutter happen on BizHawk as well before. No. But yeah, it froze up OBS. Dude. But I'd rather not have any stutters. Dude, I'm just gonna keep firing this. Screw it. What? Are you... How did you break out of... Whatever. I like timing this, but he just kind of went early. I think it's like his first dash can go early. Yeah, there's something different there. Yeah, but like, it's good that you're breaking this down for me, Lozo, because I had suspected it might be the AMD thing, but yeah. I was thinking maybe it could be OBS or the capture card as well. Those are the only two options I have to mess with personally, because this mini PC is pretty much baked a certain way. So How could I up the stability of it for runs? Do I go down to 720p and hope that, like... Yeah. I mean, the Alundra lore is on all Japanese and we skipped past it, but, you know... I don't think to be necessarily that, but I'll look to see what's out there in terms of ideas. Because, like, I'll need it for runs. But I don't think I've had as much... I don't think I've had a crash happen. I've had a stall happen, but not a crash when I wasn't running. Oh, okay, where am I going at? I'm too busy thinking about AMD. Yeah. So... It could be that, like... The crash happens... Instead of, like... I've had a stall happen when playing Mega Man Maker, streaming. BizHawk had stall happen. Even when not streaming, but it was like pretty small. It happened while streaming too. I even had a stall earlier today, but I've only really had a freeze when doing a run. So maybe? I think I'm streaming at 720, haven't I, guys? Or I'm not sure. Yeah. So I've already knocked it down enough there. Like 720 is fine. You switched? Yeah. I don't mind like doing 720 for just a regular stream. If it's something like I'm playing a level pack that I'm gonna make into YouTube stuff later, I might go 1080. I'm not that bothered because like even if it's 720, nobody's really noticing it. Hey, Kason. Yeah, I never get the whole 4K hype either. I could play my game 4K at an unstable 30 FPS. Great! Who cares? Let's just play it in 1080p. The stable 60, please. Na 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 na. That worked, but annoying me every day. Everything's so small. Oh, I see. I guess you have to like boop up the Windows like magnification stuff. Those working in a computer place? God dang it. Well, I used to. I just find I found it like hard to get those jobs again these days. To 1080, that makes sense to me actually. Like 4K could even cause just lag in general, so why not? Sure, it's cool to push technology, but I feel like 4K has been pushed as early as possible for a long time, and even though computers can handle it, I don't know if it's that advisable that you go 4K unless you have like a complete gaming rig that you're going to make full advantage of it. It's like, what's the point? exactly. I was too close to that guy. Okay, the vertical guy acts... But the bottom guy acts way less, I guess, so... I should be going more south there, always... Oh! Whoops. I can still make that work. You should see what Spearx does, like 2 cycles on it. You crazy bastard. I'll get closer and closer every time, I hope, and then I'll get it. Consistent. It is fun. Down, down. Hardest dungeon of all time. It's like one of the longer dungeons, casually, and then you just... Yeah. You just, yeah. I want to be here. Well, I'll be put in the center of the room. Yeah. I want to be here in a sec. It's coming, dude. Be coming down the mountain when it comes. There was a reason I used to stream. My other computer is still on OBS version 28.0.1. And I'm kind of liking the new OBS for some little things.
Fires roll, poggers.
But I might try out 28.0.1 again. Because it was the best version before they started, like, making the OBS run differently on your CPU and GPU, which ended up stressing them out more and sometimes caused more crashing and issues. So I might go and try 28.0.1 again. That version specifically, because, like, versions past 28 and even the later version of 28 wasn't great. Didn't work, lol? Yeah. I hate how that feels. Like, as I was saying, like, the version I just mentioned was, like, the lowest load on CPU and GPU from what I tested. I was comparing different versions back in the day, and I'm, like, quite happy with the results, and then, yeah, that led to less issues. I was like, okay, I'm sticking with this. But, I don't know if it's still the best option, because there's been a couple of, or plenty of versions since, you know? What is this split for Gillis's Nightmare? Like, I don't have much time until I start losing time. That sounds okay, but I don't know. i7... Maybe I just don't know exactly the spec. What is the spec of that? Damn it, I did that way too late. Oh well. Damn it, let me charge, bro. Oh, he still had a second hit. Okay. Four cores, 8 treads. Not enough in 26. 26, I guess. I'll be honest. NVIDIA specs are more expensive per like spec in general. I feel like they are just more stable for GPU stuff. Not that I've used that much AMD. Yo, get back, welk. Oh. I remember my brother's PC had an AMD. We were trying to emulate on it, and he really just wanted to play PS2 on his computer. And it kept denying it because it kept being janky. I'm like, well, my computer has less spec, but it's working. I'm like, what's happening here? And that's when I began to suspect. AMD need to get on their shit if they really want to, like... Well, I guess if your AMD is good enough, your AMD graphics card is good enough, you're not going to have as much issue. But yeah, ability issues suck. Doesn't have watching fuckers. Those dickheads, Gav. Should sue them. What the hell are they thinking over there? I don't even know if they have microwave pizza. I'm mad. Not microwave pizza? What the heck kind of corner store are you? They have nice rolls. And yeah, that's the case. You think they'd want to be like not having that as a thing? I need to find a setup that makes these guys a little more consistent. They kind of run on an orangey timer that like chooses a random interval to spawn at. But grouping them together is nice if I can find a way. Yeah. But if they're like, oh, I run well some things and other things I spaghetti on, that's not good across the board. Anyway, I'll look for a fix for my freezing issue. All things considered, I could be stuck with that. God damn it. Slidey strat just never works for me. If I remember, it was Vulcan that runs really well and MD. Too bad. 2 seconds there. Alright, I'll need to try not to fuck this one up. Oh, it's to back it up. It's a hard room to not back up. Oh, I'm too far up, but I didn't get the double bomb. Okay, so, but Vulcan has been added to more emulations and stuff, so that's good at least. Become more standard. But OpenGL is such a, like, nice core to have working well, to be real. Because it's usually quite, like, the, if not the second, or the best option. I think Vulcan has gotten so good, though. Kind of wish BizHawk had Vulcan core for PlayStation. But that core comes from the rearmed core? Or is it rearmed? Or it comes from, like, Bizok is just a glorified front end for a lot of emulators to work together. But it's usually the latest of each emulator, and it's good. I guess. Like, I don't know, I swapped. I was trying to avoid the lag frames from Earthbook. But I need it here. So, OpenGL is old, but that's also makes it most developed. Yeah, I think OpenGL has been around for so long. It has been improved in terms of stability. I think initially it was kind of not the best. A bunch of years ago, I remember using it and it just did not work well for me. Could have been my GPU setup though, or right, GPU setup. I did not pick up the Wonder Essence from Jealous's Nightmare. Bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just gonna walk in and if I'll save the dishes for tomorrow, fair enough. Yeah. Don't know what's up with that split, but it's wrong. Let's go to... You know, you just go to the shop, you're expecting to have a nice experience, and then, you know, you get shit on. Just randomly. It could be like a bigger shopping trip the next day or whatever works. Like I want that as a sound effect just for that moment. Everybody just starts spamming. Oh, I have the boots. Don't need to run around the water. Alright, I need to get that Earth book off my fucking selection. Leave me alone. There's a jump Spree X does here, and it's like, it gets you the one cycle on the moving platform, but it's so tight. You gotta jump in between the bushes while burning the middle one. And that's how you get first cycle. See what I mean in a sec, and I'm like, I'm not going to go for it. Because objects in this game are like pixel perfect, while our work isn't. Please break. Don't know why I swapped early. Alright. So you jump in between here, and you know what, screw it. Ah, yeah. You get in there for the first cycle. And nuts. I'll pop this, I get one later. Dun 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 dun. Are you freaking nuts, dude? This place is wonderful. Please don't. Nice trick here. Hold up left, and you'll always get to the correct setup. When I was told that, I'm like, that's amazing. I will do that always. I think running and like walking there is roughly the same speed. Funny how that works out. Stand here. Yes, that's the correct spot. But this place is Different strat if you're using sword there as well. Whoops. Hold forward for a sec, and then diagonal. Otherwise you'd miss that platform. Okay, I'm gonna use this to actually jump over here. Pop the bush. Na, na, na. This room, walk towards the spikes, wait a sec, then go. Okay. Oh. The wait a sec has to be like just when the spike gets past you. Over here, halfway through, take out the bomb. Wait till they get kind of close, throw the bomb. And they kind of just did not want to go for me there. Jerks. You know what? Yeah, I don't want to actually lose a run here randomly. Come on, get on in. Kind of take out that bomb as you're going up. Over here, pop that. I usually walk into this one to throw the bomb at him because it's awkward otherwise. Where he is. Not a clean Magisker. Edge. This bush stays burnt, so we'll burn it early. We'll try to get an early cycle here, otherwise we have to wait. But this could equal death if I'm not clean. That was clean enough. E-boost. Touch the wall, make sure you don't. You gotta be next to the wall, otherwise the spike mashes your face in. Get the... I think it's not a falcon chest? No, it could be herb or weed. That jump sucks. I always go to the top of the platform and pick up most of them. Tonic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could have just actually in part. I'm overthinking about stuff. Throw that. Ooh, won't get hit by the bomb. It's better to get by those spikes, dude. Would have died. And now we can fix the healing problem and get our magic back. Want it for the boss. Wait, I could just pop the Wonder. I'll get the Strength Tonic. Da, 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 da. Yeah. That could have been smarter. That's what I needed. But there's like a lot of small things that happen in different rooms, I suppose. When you think about it. Rub up against this and then throw fire. The best way to get all of them. Damn, those mudmen were aggressive. Yeah, but as I said, the enemies are kind of random in this game. And I do think that makes the speedruns more interesting, but also more spicy sometimes. When you're trying to go fast, the enemy's just in your fucking way, and you gotta decide, do I want to tank that or do I want to kill that? Most of the time, I'm just like, I'm gonna just tank it. I'm gonna get out of here. Or they just catch you off guard, you know? It's kind of funny. If I was doing like 1 HP strats, I'd be so cowardly. Oh my god, why did you do Gav? He's done them all. Okay, I am not listening to that noise anymore. I kind of like doing this now, without the wand still. It's not easy to get used to though. Different weapon, each major boss. Ooh, boy. I like the way you think. I didn't read it? No. Did I read that one? Did I read this one? Okay, we gotta read the sign, bro. It is absolutely insane. Gav's cracked at those games. If I ever wanted to catch up, it would be a long grind. But it's like, Souls games have so much depth to explore in terms of skill. I'm still intrigued. It might not be the main game I try to get good at, but I should try to get good at it. You just found you have the right setup. I'm still doing my classic. He's scared? I'm gonna be the weakest player in our co-op. Ah, shit. Whatever, man. Y'all race me in Kingdom Hearts or, I don't know, something else. That'd be good. I guess it's all about, like, commitment, right? The boring truth is, the more you commit to learning something, the better you get at it. But, I do think the people that get better faster are the ones that are more able to analyze, like, oh, yeah, I could be doing that. I could be learning this better, I could be doing this better, I could focus on this. Oh, shit. Yeah, at least a hit. Jesus. Oh my god, what a whiff. Just staying in the corner, I guess? Every soldier, oh god. Please hit, yeah. At least our Navis Keep shouldn't be asked today. I confused the first half with the second half of which doors to go in. It's a strange thing. So, I did manage to probably fix the Elgato going black issue, but now I have a stream crash issue. Don't know if that's better. Don't think it is. Why can't streaming just be straightforward, man? If you're ever wondering, like, is menu swapping slow? If you know what your last selected item is, not really. It's like go in and out in 2 seconds. Sometimes it's faster than NLRs if you're swapping a lot. Well, depends, but yeah, it's pretty fast. I still think the rando could use with the JP inputs for certain things, but I don't know. It's not a big deal. This is the normally pee break, but I don't have anything to pee, so just being honest. We have an hour and 40 minutes left of a run, I think. So I screwed up one of the rooms in Magiscar. I messed up log jump twice. I do think my bomb jumps were second try and like third or fourth try. Those are grand. The entry to Lars Crypt took, I'd say 5 tries, I can't remember. So all of that was fine. Yeah, movement has been a little scuffed, lost, I'd say maybe 20, 30 seconds there. Or yeah, more than, because I took a wrong turn once or twice, but not too bad. Overall, not bad. Could have been a couple of minutes faster, but yeah, not bad. Oh yeah, that's true, I did. You're a good point. So like, not the cleanest run, but not so messy that like I'm upset at it. Yeah. Oh, shit. There we go. More time lost. I'm like going upstairs for no reason. But it's I guess the thing about like if this was like a short game run, like mistakes like that would matter a lot more. It's easier to mess up on a longer run. But I do think like a bit more derust, a bit more cleanliness will come in. Yep, BRB. No worries, dude. How dare Lorenzo miss out on his own song? Ridiculous. This is the Hail Lorenzo song, right? Handful hands with that knock? Yeah. FBI! I've always suspected it, Lotus, but you mentioning it has confirmed it. Oh, what the fuck? That felt good. That felt good. But nope, it wasn't.
Bruh.
I barely missed it, okay? Sag. Wait, huh? Oh, it's downstairs and upstairs? How did I fuck that up? Oh. Can I dash around that pillar? No, can't do that. Huggle. Don't spaghetti. Maybe I need to clean up Sanctuary now. Next time. I lose a minute if I miss the lever. This skips a part of the dungeon, as you know. Timer 2 hours, maybe my stream for 35 minutes. The stream cut out. Lotus, it crashed. I could do runs on the US version if you guys want to follow the lore. I mean, honestly, the text moves at a pace where you can kind of read it. But, yeah, I do skip a couple of places in the game, because that's how speedrunners do things. An all dungeons category is something I've been thinking about for a while. Alright, so I do that. Place the book, top to separate term, yes, and I should loot. We can double book here if we got the falling lever. Sadly, we didn't. His Wave Boy, like in the JP version, he's a regular dude. In the US Working Designs translation, he's a surfer dude, and I think it actually enhances the character. Like, I don't know what they were smoking, but it's really funny. They just go in. Come on, move. There we go. Woo! That's one of the best sound effects ever. You don't get to hear it often. I can talk shit about, like, Zelda puzzles sometimes. Just kill all the enemies in the room. Just push this lever. I remember playing Link to the Past, and I'm like, okay, so I hit this switch, and then I go into this room, and then... Oh, that wasn't that hard. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, it is an obvious puzzle, but it's fun to do. If you push the stool the wrong way, though, you gotta redo the room. This one, you're not supposed to stand on the carpet, but if you're fast getting off the carpet near the switch, you can kind of cheese it, so not a problem. Speedrun route? I don't even know how I did it. It broke the speedrun Discord for a while. They're like, is that a strat? Like, no, that's just some sky jank. I guess when it falls in your head, the frame it connects in your head, it's openable, but then it's registered as grounded. It's like it's registered as grounded on your head. Or maybe it's registered as openable when it touches your head, but then it realizes that's not the ground and it corrects that. So there's like a frame where it doesn't correct it. So that's my interpretation of what's happening there. Like a one frame. He's just super fast, Lotus. That's the lore. His name is also Dolores. That's why he's exposition dumping on us. But yeah, he's just, yep. You're like, that doesn't make sense, and you know, you need to play the game. It makes total sense, I'm sure. Basically, because we break the game, there's a body double. And one of them is upstairs watching you break into the basement when he's not supposed to be. So it's really funny. What are you doing in my sanctuary? I don't know. This is clanking around. That we're calling it. Oh no. He clanks a lot, doesn't he? Do we have an intervention? Like, he's clanking again! Even the rooster is pissed off. I don't even know where the rooster is. All I see is chickens, but even Jess is waking that guy up. Can they? Alright, my bad. It's the chickens that did it all along. They killed everybody. They pecked everybody to death. It's like when a chicken has a wound, the other chickens just can't stop pecking at it. It makes no sense, but it's what they do. Like, this chicken's like, it's got a problem with it. Let's make it worse. Cheshire. Dude. I don't know what to say to that sentence. It is the case, though. He clanking. It's funny, every bit of time I save in the run makes it feel very more runnable, you know what I mean? Which is a nice feeling. Comic book I've read is a criminal guy trying to get rid of a witness, so he drugs and drags into a chicken farm empty sack of grain on him. Well, what the heck? Chickens peck him to death. That's actually super interesting. What book is that? I know they normally use pigs and stuff because they eat the bone too. Get rid of the bodies. A starved pig is actually quite dangerous. I even heard like some domestic pigs can grow back some of their tusks and stuff because they're basically domesticated boars if you leave them wild enough. Oh, I want to eat some of them, I think. Interesting. Part of a series titled Carnato. But yeah, if pigs are hungry enough and you're in their pen, they might fucking do stuff, man. That's what I've been here. I've heard. They can chew through anything. With a duck? What? There's a duck detective? That kind of sounds amazing. Oh my god, I can't jump for the life of me right now. Too busy thinking about the duck detective. Alright. Let's get through Maya's dream. Like Dutch. Welcome, Alfredo. We have had the stream cut out once today. It's lovely. Have you ever had that issue? Do you use AMD GPU? I'm beginning to think AMD doesn't like my OBS. My other computer's NVIDIA though, so. At least the Elgato hasn't black screen, but I believe instead of black screen we had a stream freeze, so that's smiley. I'll figure it out somehow. False. Once, but I have Intel. Intel's not bad. Intel graphics? Do you mean like CPU? AMD CPUs are fine, it's just the graphics, the GPUs. I should learn to do this dungeon faster. If Fish continues his Alundra playthrough, I'll probably jump on, like, VC with him. Where I can. I feel like the high-end AMD would have it less, but, like, yeah. a bit tricky on this one. Alright, last of my coffee. There's like a lot of mini cutscenes in this dungeon. How you learn about this character. Maya. Maya. Depending on how you want to say it. I guess Maya is more correct. Can you fast forward cutscenes, or is it legal to move in Spirit? Yeah, that's illegal. Why would you think that's legal? I get you. Why you'd want to, but yeah. There needs to be a stable standard for everybody. There has been cutscene remover stuff happening to RPGs lately. Like, Final Fantasies have been getting cutscene removers, and those are a separate category. So if you want to see a run without cutscenes, you can see that too. And there's so many cutscenes in, like, Final Fantasy X. You remove more than half the runtime, practically. But the funny thing is, some people like watching runs with cutscenes. It's funny. And I haven't put anything on speedrun.com, if that's what you're asking. I should put at least the times below the stream somewhere, maybe? That would be smart. Okay, is it? No, it's brain. Don't be dumb. Oh yeah, man. Like, it's, as I said, if I'm proud of enough of it, or I'm happy enough with it, I'll put it up there, but to me, it's like incentive. And even then, I'm like, I'm not that bothered by it not being there. Alright. If we run US version, I could get the world record in US version. I could get top 4 in this version. But I could clock top 3 if I practice. And then top 2 are hard to break into. That's where Spiriax is, and the second best runner is now Robin, who came out of nowhere to steal second place, which I was hoping for to get top 3 sooner. But Robin can do like what's called a triple jump. It is harder than the DJ, and it only saves time in like 1 or 2 spots. New fancy skip? I don't think that's how it works at this point, Alfredo. I think the game's pretty good optimized. I think I'd save more time if I took more health risk. As in, I picked up less vessels, less healing. Which I'm planning to. But I'm still in the habit of playing the way I used to. I'm just kind of getting the Derust out of the way. They always say, dude, like, you find a fancy skip in this game. It's been out for how many years? I want to say like 26 years or something. Maybe 27, yeah. And nobody has found a wall clip or anything. A tasser who was doing 100% tassing found the double jump. And that was 5 years ago now? You get the picture, right? Like, the game is not that broken. The bean is the biggest break, honestly. Now, I will say the couple of people in the community that care about this game care a lot about this game. Like, the ones looking into stuff. So. Ooh, nice, dude. Hanky encouraged me to get, like, spicy chips. When I was at the store one day, I was like, what should I buy? And he's like, buy spicy chips. I'm like, okay. I think Fish found that question weird before. I was like, hey, Fish, what should I get at the store? He's like, I don't know, get some Snickers bars. I did. It's like, you know, you fall into a routine. You always buy the same shit. And then you ask somebody, what should I buy? And you buy something random. And you're like, huh, that's fun. Mix it up, dude. You don't have to, like, live the same fucking day every day. Who said you had to? What's ACE? Arbitrary code execution. Got ya. Yeah. If someone finds that, that's not a category people are going to be running. I'll be honest, yeah. And welcome, Network Sniper. But yeah, to be real though, like, every game that has arbitrary code execution, it's a separate category that nobody cares about, other than a select few people that like to meme with it. It means they access the RAM in the game using in-game manipulation, and then they manipulate the RAM so they get to the end game faster. And you can do random things with arbitrary code execution. Like, you can genuinely do absurd stuff. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a popular category that anybody runs. Wherever they find arbitrary execution, they just go, yeah, let's just ignore that. Unless it's a Pokemon Red-Blue run. I actually like seeing arbitrary code in that one. Where, like, you summon random Pokemon, you teleport around the map, you do dumb stuff, like you're trying to catch all 151, while also breaking the game in half. That is interesting, because it's a collect-a-thon while also glitching constantly, rather than just skipping straight to the end. Yeah, it's just a separate category that nobody does. Like Super Metroid has arbitrary code execution at the start, jump to the end, but who's doing it? Yeah. It's cool that it exists. But is that a category people care about? Not really. Yeah. I'd even argue that if you find enough skips in a game, there's going to be a separate category. Like, in Final Fantasy VII, there's a separate category to skip less dungeons now. No major glitches. Because they want to play more of the game than some of the skips offer. And some of the skips are so absurd and make the game less fun to run. So yeah, there you go. There's also... Well, the any percent doesn't skip disc 1 the way that they could. Or there's separate any percent categories is what I mean. Even though they found a really fast discs 1 skip, it's just... Runners are not really interested in that run. For a while, like, it almost felt like it was exciting new stuff, but also people were getting less interested in running all of a sudden. So they kind of went, yeah, we'll keep it separate categories. There's a ton of different ways to break 7, in a way. No major glitches is a good category. There's also the category any percent, like, no disc 1 skip kind of thing, which is really interesting too. But it does skip Cosmo Canyon and stuff, for example. But yeah, if you skip too much, it might turn to a separate category moment. Because at the end of the day, you know, people still want to play the game. A couple of skips is fun. A couple of skips is actually nice and like it's funny and happy. But add too many and you're not really playing the game anymore. I still want an all dungeons route for Alundra because I still want to go into a lane stream. It's a sick dungeon. 100% still offers all dungeons, but 100% has fucking Gamba for a couple of hours because there's no manipulate. Practically no matter what you do, it, like the RNG is changing every frame, unlike other games. So it's like, oh, that's no go. Roach survived. I guess that's what they do. Have to delay it more? Nope. Yeah. Any face could be wild. Yeah, we could do a 99% category, cutie. QT gold. You know what I'm saying? I'd be agreeable with that as well. Roulette is just stupid. Now, if you could find a way to observe what frame rule you're on, in Final Fantasy 7 runs, they found a way to observe what frame rule they're on to manipulate the final descent amount of encounters for the end game. The OG game. And well, they also found a way to... well, not that, just that. They found a way to do no encounters on the elevator section. Or like to... yeah. They did that by counting waterfalls, while also using another tool to tell you what frame you're on in-game to set it up, so you can get it all set up. But you needed a way to observe your current in-game frame. And using extra tools just feels a bit like, depending on the community, it also feels like you're not really raw doing it, you know? But it's accepted in the 7 runs elevator strat. They count waterfall glitches, or flashes that line up the program that lines up the frame that you need to pause the game on while going up the elevator and stuff. And if you do it all correctly, you skip all the counters. Yeah, my bad. I'm messing up my jumps a lot. Usually I don't mess them up that much, but the timing between hardware and emulator is different, and it takes me a sec to get it right. Once I do a couple more of them, I'm happy. Like, but yeah, it is distracting. Like, the more noise on screen, like fishes jumping around the place and stuff like that, it does distract you. Like, it makes you mess up more often. Gosh, indeed. Interpreter first hit. Code on the fly. If you use arbitrary code execution to fix roulette, that's an exception I can see as a smiler. I'm okay with it. I skip roulette. Roulette's a good meme. Well, it almost feels like we need another category or something. I didn't even say mental state. Did I say mental state? Okay, I might. I don't know if I did. Favorite words. It's not one word. I think it's funny when people say word for words. Actually. No, it's 2 different words there, so God damn it, you don't get anything right. Okay, so yeah, yeah, like fucking noob. But it's true. Our brains can get a bit crushed. Oh shit, why did I cast so soon? I was greedy. Too greedy. I'll be honest. This will double hit. Don't you dare. Actually, it should be fine if I cast now, but maybe I'll just wait a sec. 1, 2, please? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm getting way too greedy. But I'm remembering things, so it's fine. Oh, what the hell? You actually flew away at that moment? You're kidding. Oh, I'm spooked. I need a double hit or else. Or is it a single hit? My bad. Alright. This is why you keep extra magic for his fight. I'm a bit rusty on that, but we're fine. Yeah. Give essence. I fixed the take essence. It was a typo. There's a couple of small typos that like screwed up certain commands. Take all items, that should be one. But honestly, the crowd control is in a very usable state for other people if they want to give the crowd control a go. The timer thing is super nice because now people can steal any item they want, but it won't stop the 10k for that, man. Sounds like a bargain to me. Yeah. I think your reminders are playing rent-free in my head now. God damn it. Alright, delay it. Delay it more. Delay it more. Yeah, my frickin' timing is all weird. There we go. Yeah, that's the difference between hardware and emulator. Just gotta delay my timing compared to emulator. Dude. Oh. Na 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 na. Lola talking shit again. God damn it. All it is like a timing click, you know? I like. It's like get it to get it. Like, I'll probably still mess up, but you know. Fucking throw the imagine in there. Imagine all the B jumps. Guy just missed in a run. Sorry, Willow Bow, you are not worth picking up. And it turns out the Willow Bow has a slower attack animation or something? That's ridiculous. Fuck you. Sideways bonks are dumb. It kind of makes routing, like, not routing, but you know, you're dashing a little more precise, because if you dash too close to the wall, you'll elbow it for some reason. You just kind of fucking get caught in that shit. You can't always rely like dashing right next to a wall, or like dash canceling right next to a wall. I gotta not do rando strats here. God, my brain is so hot wired for that right now. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Nice try, bro. That bow attack had the willow bow charge sound? I think it did. Oh, that was my attack. What the hell? I'm getting all mixed up. Keep your arms, knees, and elbows and face playing at all times. Are you doing the Toe Jam stream soon, Lozo? I'm curious. I asked for a friend. I asked because Network was asking, yes. Yeah, tonight? Okay. There you go, Network. It's something to tune into. I don't know why I grabbed this herb. I guess because Murtree can be a bit monka. And I should be fine. I do think lowering the amount of life vessels that I get in a run, I'm going to have to readjust some runes the way I go about them. Because as I said, if I go about them in a certain way, I might end up like taking more damage by trying to go a certain pace or a certain way. I'm wondering what that's going to play out like when I try to readjust. Oh, this doesn't trigger it. There we go. Oops. Accidental dash there. What the hell? Guess I have... Oh, in a second. Quickly! GG's. It's so good. Oh, man. Imagine not finding that strat for years. It's just left on the table. Brings tears to my eyes, man. I gotta delay it more. Delay it more? Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I feel it now. I feel it in my loins. Oh, that might just be something else. Why did I grab this? What the hell am I playing like? I don't need that shit. This is a herb. Dude. I don't think I need to pick up this much healing anymore, but it's handy for if I go less life. This healing is actually super handy for less life. Yeah. So I technically, if I can get to here with lower life, I'm not that scared of this dungeon because there's so many pickups. I could have went down here to get a better shot at these guys. Let's see what happens. Alright, still fine. Tears of joy? Yeah, let's go. That's what I love to hear. Burst! Puckers. We need like a fire scroll. Rave alert just for that moment. Maybe actually it would cover up the screen. I honestly say it. Like, it looks so sick though. I do like that you doubled spell there now as like an optimal strategy. Ain't gonna lie. Satisfying. But yeah, as soon as the wind book ends, you've got to get the fire scroll out if you want it to track correctly. Because as the Merg are spawning in from the ceiling and falling down, like, fire scroll has very lazy tracking. It takes a sec. Well, it takes a good amount of time to kick in properly. And if the enemies move around, it screws it, so it's super nice that, like, the falling sets it up, like. But you gotta get it in early. Lozo's looking at this. I could have saved time there. This fucker doesn't know what he's doing. Look at all this time he's leaving around the cap. He could have had better movement if he stuck to the right of the room. Imagine if he was thinking like that. Oh, rude. French toast? Yeah, French toast is freaking amazing. You can DJ here, technically. Save a little bit, but... Ooh, don't make a mistake. Diddle-a-doo. Wow, that actually got me. Fuck. This can be a bit scary, this room, actually. But we're fine? Nobody went for me? Cool. Oh, why did I try to jump on top of the Mimic chest? The one I don't jump on top of. Bum. I could save I'd say a minute or two with all of the pickups. That's not that much. Noobs. Fire scroll Merg? Why does it have to be another command? Okay, sorry. You're killing me, bro. Yeah, I know what I need to do. Fuck. I was thinking about a whole, like, freaking alerts situation, but that works. Did you spell it wrong or something? Scroll? Fire scroll? Okay, fire scroll. Okay, I like that you did that. The two different variants. Alright, that's... I'm gonna ask for the spam when it's time for the next run. We need more spam shit, honestly. Oh, what am I doing? Too many commands, yeah. Yes, exactly. He also gets it. We need moments where we act like dumbasses. It makes things interesting. What about Zorgia? What would be the alert for him? Monka S concern, Froge, Monka. Like, just all the worried about. No, I think with the double magic situation, I'm not gonna mess it up. It was just unlucky the last day, because even the stream cut out at the wrong times, and I lost a bit of healing. And stuff that would have helped. No piss. No, that's just gross. He's often disappointing. Why do you want this in this stream? Mission record spam, good one. I guess this is another boss win book works on. Why do I keep forgetting that? Can you not be dumb for a sec? Can you throw a rock? Can you not Beyblade? Let's find out what you're going to do next. I'm thinking about just casting it. Oh, screw it! I did it the wrong fucking time, dude. Oh my god. Legendary. That's your face, man. I don't really need to save the Wonder Essence, so why do I care? I could just go crazy. Okay. Wait, what is that Monk S? Why does he have blurry eyes? What the hell? Monk has speed? Alright, I get you. Amazing work. Good moddage. It'll be good for, like, rando runs, if that ever happens to be a thing. Dun, bum bum. You know it. Skate or a living. Got it. Alright. Welcome to the scrimmage. Hope you enjoy this mediocre, lame-ass strimmer. Beaten Alundra in 58 hours. Welcome, Chris. I hope the brutal seed of the last day hasn't put you off randomizer. I just want to say this. You did have a bit of a rough one with it. The me in the background, I'm like, I'm gonna try to help, and then it just made things worse. Oh my god. Good times, I guess. Why did I do this so wrong? You know what? I could still just jump up here. Could have exited this place a bit better. Alright. I'm gonna be Bean next, I think. You did another one yesterday? Wait, what? When? Did I miss a stream? Bro, was it a stream? Imagine missing the best streams. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I feel like you don't get to stream as often as other people. I want to tune in for them. Damn, I did not expect the back-to-back. Gotta ping me when you're gonna go live, so I can annoy you. A new root softies. So. I will say this. Oh shit, my brain is getting a bit soft, locked itself. Do you know about the other script I made, Chris? It gives you items, and I purposely made it so you can avoid having a soft lock. So you can use that whenever you're stuck. It's called the item command give thing, and you'll find it in the Discord. It is a program and a Lua script, just like the rando tracker, but if you use it, you can get out of softies. Alright, I gotta delay it more because I'm on hardware. Come on now. Delay it more. The roots. Fuck. Don't fucking beat me, people. You're gonna do better. Madge. Is the resident sleeper on there now? When did that get there? Did you change it? What the fuck are you adding command differences to ones made in 2023? Alright, I needed to delay it more, but whatever. We're good. Hey, beating with a passion? I mean, I don't. I'm sorry. One of my favorite things to do. But, there is like I'd say about a 2-frame difference between hardware and emulator, so I'm actually messing them up more on hardware than emulator. I have to just retime myself slightly. No. 100%, dude. Fuck. I just remembered the bomb thing as well, like, I forgot that. But the one down there is just a herb. Technically, you only need 2 beam jumps in a run to do the majority of the route. So you don't need to go too heavy. Also, the lighting on the camera looks funny, but it's fine. I think I need to put a little bit of lighting on my desk because the camera looks very, staticky and stuff as well. But who cares? It's fine. I think we had no freeze since the first one, but I'm probably going to jinx that. What a weird place to actually land some beam jumps, huh? Make that make sense. Yeah, the JSON file is a spoiler log, Chris. You could also use the tracker TXT. That, the tracker TXT is how the rando works. You could find items in there too. It tells you what you haven't collected. Which, yeah, you'll find in the tracker folder. Honestly, it takes a sec to get used to the rando, but when it clicks, it fully clicks. I'll be honest. You will probably soft lock if you don't know what items are needed for each dungeon and everything, potentially. Or what? Oh, the Naruto soft lock is potentially happens because you go in the wrong door. Ooh, that's rough. The left foot door is safe. Or the Naruto's left foot is safe. The middle is safe. The top is safe. The right foot knee area, I think that's unsafe. for safety purposes. Like one door, I think, out of all of them that's unsafe. If I'm remembering correctly. Long story short, yes, I'm sorry, the rando isn't perfect. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't get back. Yeah. The item give script is super handy in that case. Yeah, no, dude, try the item give script. Like, if you get stuck, that will help you out, man. And if you know how to mess with the presets, you can give yourself a shorter run. It's like 4 crests long instead. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. But it does... You'll get it, man, I know. But yeah, the item give stuff is definitely very welcome for getting rid of the softies that you could stumble into. Brain, come back. We need to focus on run. Layer done. Lots of dudes. Who said mastering Alundra was easy, guys? Maybe it was me. I'm sorry. Okay, and yeah, I got it. Wait for a sec. Fairy Pond? Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. Slade likes that place. I guess because it has its late jump now. You found a little wiggle strat. I mean, if you put all the best strats together, it's not that slow, but you get locked in. You can't get back out, which sucks. Like, there's even a teleporter that just doesn't work on the way back out. Alright, slow it down. There we go. I pressed my input earlier because there's input delay on the emulator, and then I need to slow that input down. I guess my brain does still rely on visual cue, like, to some degree. Ba-da-bum. Nice manner done. Orla next. Wow. Wait, can I double jump onto that tree? No, but I could do this. That's one of the trees you can walk on. It's really funny. Just did not hit him. That place does be stinky, man. It takes so long. I know I just said it, you can do kind of quick, but it's so slow to move around it, and if you mess up a little bit, you're just there for so much longer. Yeah, it just drags. There has like some speed stuff bound for it in terms of getting through it quickly, but yeah, slowest dungeon of all time. It still is. I'm sorry, Slade. I'm not gonna glaze it that much. He's gonna take my head off. Oh shit. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Is that too close to the wall? I don't think so. Alright. Don't screw me, turtle. This might be too... Oh, I walked under it! Too far? Oh my god. That's unusual. Da-da-da-da-da. Don't burn me, bro. Not gonna lie, I like Fairy Pond. What is this Fairy Pond Defender stuff coming in? Oh my gosh. It is a unique dungeon, and I appreciate it for that. I like it more now that I can do it quickly, but it's... How many times have I seen you post Resident Sleeper about Fairy Pond, Lozo? What happened? You can't just change teams like this. Son of a bitch. I can't get him to be agreeable. Anything. Opinions change. Supposed to have the same opinion always. Okay. He didn't even put the G on there. But if anybody wants to try out the crowd control, highly recommend. It can be a laugh for a stream, like. Dude, I'm after forgetting? Kinda? Wait. That goes down then over? I don't know. Being dumb. But it's fine. It's not fine. Not fine. It's fine again. Oh, wow. No. Not fine. Okay. Don't be bent. But, I want to do this. Up. And then I can... Alex, fucking favorite alert. Yeah, I remember. God damn it. I was trying to help Slade with this the last day, I think. And I couldn't remember back then, and now I'm double guessing it. It's like when you do something out of habit, you don't have to think about what you're doing sometimes. You just innately know, but when you have to help somebody else, you got a brain fart. It is, I'm very sorry, but it won't stop. Sometimes chat is the enemy. Imagine if a run died here. Nah. Nah. Oh, don't forget. Shit. Imagine forgetting shit. It works on emulator, but if I get a Arduino hooked up to the console, to read RAM values, maybe. You know? It'd be cool, right? Up here, it really does much. Like, I just play the game with more accurate inputs, but you know. It'd be fun. But the thing is, if I'm doing a randomizer, I probably have to load it off a USB stick or something, and that does not load very well. I tried it before. Aqua Cape Command? Oh my god. Oh, I should have got sword. I probably added an extra hit or two to the fight without swapping. It is what it is. Old habits. Can you put your head down, please? I'm not adding these to the command bot, I'll be honest. You guys just gotta know them, I say. You can also like activate your it's like, I suppose. Dude, the camera's going weird. I'm all grayed out and shit. Okay, this is the riskiest this boss can be right now. Shaky screen plus forward movement means this is the only safe spot. And it's hard to stay safe in this spot. And shaky screen's gone. Can you put your head down? Oh my god. Will is wasting all my time. No fire breaths, so I don't get like a second hit on any of these faces. For some reason, no fire breaths. And forward movement and a lot of fire. Dude, this is terrible RNG, I'm gonna admit. Okay, GG's. Ah! No! No DJs, Sag. You know I play runs where I have like no life vessels and they're all one guilders? Putting like a Skypill Cactuar in there? Yeah, I know you're good. May not work for people that aren't subbed, I guess, but whatever. Are those better TV emote versions? Oh, they are. You smart man. Gets it. He gets it. I need to be quick for the rest of the run. I don't think I'll be quick enough to set a record. Or PB, but yeah. Camera's really grayed out right now. Like, why did that happen? Like the settings changed by themselves. Can I mess with the lighting a little bit? Maybe this is it. You want to help it? No, I'm just bright. Well, I fixed it, actually. A bit glowing now, but it will do. Mm-hmm. It's for at least 15 hours? Exactly. Twin Dream is one of my favorite dungeons in the game. Straight up. Along with Elaine's Dream and Lake Shrine. I've grown fond of speedrunning Ancient Shrine because there's always like little time saves and fun stuff to do there. I guess casually it's not the most enjoyable, but yeah, it's fun speedrun wise. Sub 15 hours? I think I might be able to. But the truth is, guys, if anybody is considering doing a run of this game, I don't mind helping you. You can also run it in sections until you get good at sections. There is all the save states you need in the Discord for the US and JP version. I've updated those. I guess on some other notes is like just there's a couple different ways to run this game. BizHawk, the rearmed core from RetroArch, and Duck Station. But I do think the Duck Station settings are a bit strict on runs. BizHawk is fine, and RetroArch it would be fine, I think. Well, I just say this in case there's compatibility issues for runs. But I don't know. People running on BizHawk tend to usually have it okay. It's just Lozo's computer that hates this game. Kappa. Has it gotten better since you updated stuff, Lozo? I am curious. Man, this game's soundtrack is so good. They just needed 1 or 2 more tracks for the dungeons, I'll be honest. Nope. I guess we did try, though. Alright. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. What? Never heard it like that. I guess so. Like, I think Elaine's Nightmare could have done with its own track. And maybe... well, maybe one other dungeon could do with its own track. I'm not complaining, though. You know, it might sound like it somehow. You guys are just gonna come up with like 50 variations, and that'll just be it then. Man, I think I could do that smarter, actually, next time. Oodle. You guys are not gonna remember these commands past today. Just telling you the truth. I remember Madge. Oh my god. I think I did that slightly wrong. Shit. Is it 1324? I think so. No? Got it. My bad. Damn it. I don't know why I'm trying to walk up. After the cutscene's finished, I'm still on the Switch. Like, landing on the edge of the Switch does nothing for me. Versus still saying, dude, I was talking about Shovel Knight one time and we're doing mod stuff. What a nurse. We're still talking about Silk Song back then. I need to play Silk Song after I beat Hollow Knight DLC. But I'm getting my ass kicked by Nightmare King Grim a couple of times, and I just put it down. I need to pick it back up. I've been enjoying the Messenger. Is it weird? I don't like the little demon buddy in the Messenger. I actually think he's straight up just distracting and kind of annoying. That's the point of him, but I like... Ugh. I think the shopkeeper's more endearing. Dude, I have the same? Okay. I'm not crazy then. I think the game is amazing. It's weird. It's like, I want to like this mechanic, but I just, he doesn't say anything positive, just talk shit constantly, and that's fair enough, but like, I'm like, dude, your sense of humor is, haha, you input bad, get wrecked. And I'm like, you're breaking the fort wall a lot right now. What's this whole thing about like this ninja village getting burnt down when every 2 seconds the fort wall's broken? It's like, the story doesn't even feel real at that point. $50 times, yeah. Like in a game that has like a lot of places that you can just straight up get hit and die pretty easy. It also adds to the respawn time because you have a quote that I'm constantly trying to skip. Anyway, I'm just popping off, I guess. Too early? Nope. I thought it was crazy at first, like, am I just gassing myself? But I'm like, no, I don't think I like them. Yeah, I tried. But the game is freaking enjoyable as hell. I'll say this. He just body out of nowhere snipes the whole 50 thing coming. Yeah, it'd be amazing on handheld. Like, whenever I criticize something like that, it's not a deal breaker. I'm just being honest. Like, the word deal breaker, I would say it's a deal breaker. And I'd find that a pretty small thing to make a deal breaker about. Yeah. Ba-da-dum. I just think it's funny to mention him because, like, I tried to like him, but nah. Alright, Bonnie's like, he's cool. he says what I'm thinking. Oh, that's actually too good. It cracks me up a lot. Yeah. Prairie Act is finishing up within the next 2 minutes. Actually, what was his fastest time again? Can you guys remind me? But no pressure either, I'm just thinking like... that's a good hobby to have. It's interesting that you say that, Alfredo, because there's a lot of people making the same comment. I think that, like, the way it started off and the progression just turns into Metroidvania out of nowhere, and then you kind of get confused because it's a bit cryptic all of a sudden. I'm in the Metroidvania portion. And yeah, they had a good, clean game, but, like, you kind of have most of what you want out of upgrades by the point you hit the Metroidvania portion. And I feel like they would have done a better job committing to either giving you more content in terms of upgrades and other ideas, or just kind of not doing the Metroidvania thing and just giving you more stages, or so. I don't know. Either way, I don't hate the Metroidvania part. I think it's not its strong suit. And yeah, could work possibly better shorter. Because it was goated like that, and then it suddenly kind of breaks the flow. But it's still enjoyable. It's just you're not really as invested at that point. Because there's less upgrades, there's less things to go for, there's less lore to follow, there's cryptic hints. There's a few different reasons. Not that I don't think it could have done the Metroidvania thing, but I think it needed a bit more to pull it off. Fully. That's my opinion on it, but I still have to finish it. I've been like 20 people, they love it. 23 who've actually finished the game. Oh yeah, that happens a lot. Body's right. That's why I say when I make an opinion on a game, I explain where my opinion is coming from and what context I've seen. Like, how much I've played the game, how many cutscenes or stuff I've seen, or how much gameplays I've seen, and how much... That's where my... Like, with 7 Remake, I still haven't fully finished the game. But I've seen so much of the gameplay and cutscenes and other things for the rest of it. I haven't played Rebirth. It's just... I don't know. Not for me, exactly, I guess. Time to actually do this dungeon. But I do think, like, when I say stuff about a game, I can't give a full picture. I'll say, yeah, I haven't fully finished the game, so I can't give a full review or opinion. And that is the correct way to do things. Yeah, it starts to feel like that, and I'm disappointed because, like, I love the characters of 7. I love the story normally of 7 and everything. It's just it feels way too different, and the characters feel like tropes rather than fleshed out. And then the tone is off by a mile. So, like, a bunch of reasons why I feel a certain way about it. But I did watch gameplays of it and stuff just to make sure I'm not missing anything that I really wanted to play. And not so much. I'll still finish it, but it shouldn't feel like I'm doing something that's more of a chore. I should be enjoying it more. Even though it's like, I feel like I should be enjoying this. Some parts are fun. Yeah. It plays too different. It's not that I hate how it plays as much as... I think it could have been better. There's better action combat out there. Even Square Enix themselves have done better action combat. But, like, I'm not pulled into the story as much anymore because nobody seems to be taking the story seriously. It's like, we'll beat the bad guys, yippee! It's like, what happened to, like, we're oppressed by Midgar? This is messing with our psyches. We are trying to do what we think is right, and we're not even sure about it. The moral conflict of what they're doing. The depth is just, like, lost. And the vibe is completely off then, you know? Yeah, it's too late. Why did I do it this way? I'm being dumb. You know what? Screw it, so I'm already here. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to take itself seriously or know how to take itself seriously. And then when it tries to hit, like, a more serious beat, it just feels like, why didn't you do that sooner? Because it has 1 or 2 moments that are feeling more serious, and they kind of get it. And then they forget it. 2 seconds later, it's like, oh, we're fighting the bad guys again. Isn't this goofy and fun? Like, take the lane. Huh. Do I have a key? Yeah, I have a key. Don't die, man? You think... Well, I could die, I suppose. I'm just a bit thinking about that and not thinking about the game enough, I guess. I kind of spaghetti this whole part, I'll be honest. These guys are still like early game damage. It's embarrassing that they're here. They fit the theme, but dude, they could have done with like a red version that's buffed. That's what I would have done. Palette swap, make it easy. Give a red version, buff it. Now they look scary. They do more damage. Perfect. GG's. Launch VCAM? What do you say? Where does it say that? Okay, 2 seconds there. Did it pop up for a second? Okay, yeah. Cut out, I guess. At least the stream didn't freeze. I'll take it, then. Alright, I did this horribly. I spent a few more minutes here than I should have. But it ain't the end of the world. The rust is real. For the most part, the routing is okay. Just this part. Alright. But I'll never avoid having an interesting discussion on stream, even if it screws the run a little bit. That's on me. I think it's the second one. Yep. How it would affect the run. That's naughty. And you know, you didn't die a bunch of times in Metal Slug while you were talking about different topics. No, bro. It never happened. I'm making up shit, haven't I? Yes, games are harder to play while you're streaming, to some degree. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, did you put a fucking washed? Is it 2027 in there? What the hell does that mean? Basically, what? Oh my god. So washed, it needs to become sweaty and gross in game to improve. Better care, it needs to be less washed. Yeah, but if I do clean strats, that's a good thing. Oh no. I don't know what the right thing to do anymore is. Dun, dun. Is it odd that when I hear the other people in the house like chat and talk, I'm like, oh, I picked up the Falcon by accident. I keep thinking it's there. I get a bit nervous about how loud I'm being, but maybe it's fine. Like, yeah, let's go, dude. We can pop off like idiots now. That's the good stuff. Yeah, this run is not gonna PB. We're gonna be here for at least 20 minutes. Well, it is what it is. This is normally the pee break moment. but I'm too Chad to go to the bathroom, unlike Jimmy, whose bladder can't hold. Okay, just taking shots at Jimmy all of a sudden. Yeah. There was a good bit of, like, Rust adding... I'd say Rust added, like, 10 minutes, essentially. Very goob. Thank you, it was very goob indeed. I like it. I like the goob runs. They're my favorite. It's the goobiest. Jinkies! It's the goobiest. Zoink Scoobs! Is there a Scooby Snacks in Melted Castle? I don't know, Reggie. I think so. Hopefully we don't have to fight Bel's ass. And now the lighting's gone weird again. Fucking turning into a ghost myself. I'm gonna be caught by the mystery gang. Bubbles. All right. This part works a little weird. If you don't do what, like the bottom ones first, it messes it up. It just won't go through them. I don't understand that, but it is what it is. Uh-huh. Oh, we don't need that. Okay, I'll just beat it. Down. There's like a triple jump strategy in this dungeon, but it's very hard and it changes the route. Robin can do it. Robin's probably the most cracked at double and triple and everything jumps. Okay, get out of the way. That's an instant kill enemy. Kind of hard to tell, but its like color is slightly different too. Like one of my favorite tracks in the game. Because it's not what you expect for a final dungeon. You're expecting like big evil music, and then it does this to you. Yeah, Robin's insane actually, in a freaking fascinating way. Like, came out of nowhere. It shows that they can do triple jumps and everything. I don't know where that came from. I'm not game overing here. Don't say this. Da, 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 da. I always wanted to learn this on piano. But I'm not a good piano player. I don't even really play piano. I've learned like one or two songs that I've now forgotten. But they were relatively tricky, so I was proud of it. Yeah, Robin did like randos, you know, by himself or themselves. Like, I just say that they're really good. Just confused that like they don't do more stuff. Just show up out of nowhere. take second place, leave. Like, Robin has potential to take first place with the strats, but it would take a little bit more practice, I guess. Okay. I'm running too far to the right there. That's where you would triple jump to get up there. A lot of small spaghettis. They add up, though. Next time I'll make sure they're gone. Wait. When I drop down here, go to the other side. I want to go up the tower first? Yes. Okay. Wait. We just do it this way? Yep. Ba-da-da-dum. I may be rusty, but at least I know what I'm doing, right? I've completely forgotten my mind. Alright. That was a bit off. I actually shouldn't run here, because that's scary as shit. He's killed me. How does he do it? I don't know either. I guess I do have a wonder, so I could risk it. But I'd have to pick up another wonder. Not too much washing. With salt water, dude. Pure salt water. Saltiest. It says salt to the sentence. Sentences. Okay. Alright, let's try to like lock in and get like the rest pretty clean. Oh, I still need to do that fucking room, don't I? No, I don't, because I don't need the key for it. That's old strat stuff kicking in my brain. Oh my god. Let lock in, not these big crap again. Madge. Was that well timed or what? Totally screwed that up. He just knew. Clairvoyance. Alright, I know where a spare wonder is. I just wanted to get that dash going, but I realized I was too close to the spike ball while starting it. That was really dumb of me. It happens. You wait for the peak of your jump for double jump? Peak of my jump? The jump always peaks. Right? Oh, you mean like before I move? I think. I don't know how to explain it exactly right now. But I throw the bean roughly when I fall about a frame or a pixel or two. I'd say about 2 pixels of falling. You can just throw it as you're starting to fall. And that's a good timing window for you to have the most opportunity to move. And then you time your jump over as the bean in the air starts falling a little bit itself. wait until I hit the ground to throw the bean? I'm not sure what I do, to be honest. Give me a sec, I'll look at it, but I need to do a few things first. Maybe I won't do it right now, because I'm trying to do the run, I guess. Like, throw... I kind of just wait a split second, and then move. So I think I got this one, right? We're good here? Yes. Wait, what one did I forget? Is it not open yet? Did I forget one? I have a key spare. Why do I have a spare key? Forget. Bro, my brain is now being stupid. Why do I have a spare key? Yeah, I gotta kill these guys. No, I'm good. I just have a spare key. Why do I have a spare key, guys? That's freaking me out. I shouldn't be worried that I have a key in my pocket. You ever, like, put your hand in your pocket, pull out a spare key, you're like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? I don't think it was back then. It's most likely I picked up an extra key in this dungeon somewhere. Because the route is pretty much, I need those keys. Oh shit, I got hit. I should not have got hit. Whatever. I could have got him while he's going up, but it's fine. I'll just go here, go to here. Come after me again. Or not. Yeah, it's super easy. If you hit 4 times and just that's all you need, the rest is magic. And you use your Wonder Essence because you get it refilled after this, and your magic is refilled, so it makes fighting Melzus faster. So I don't need to do any wand attacks on Melzus, I can just go nuclear from here on. Yeah, you missed it earlier. You said BRB during your song in Sanctuary. I was like, really? Right now? Crazy timing. Considering this is my 3rd attempt at derusting, I think we're in a good spot. Like, sure, there's a couple of things like spaghetti, but like, in the next run, there's gonna be less of that. Yeah, PB soon, feels like. Probably should do some off-screen practice. Just to save time, I need to look into wherever I can save this, to be honest. Yo, PP? Not a PB. Not a PB fish. What is my PB? I don't even know what my best time is. Alright, so 10k on Yopi. New meme. What a waste. Oh, alright. Give them the refund, bro. The economy's in shambles. I don't have my request docked at the moment. My request window docked in my OBS. I need to do that. I do? I don't even know what that means. He's just like, I could refund. I think it's because of all of those freaking random game sounds people are redeeming. I thought about that longer than I should have. Yeah, you can refund Fish's one though, I suppose. If you're feeling nice. Dozo has the power to do it all. Yeah. Alright, let's go. The idea for hitting the Dark Dragon 4 times and then going into Magic, or, you know, fighting 4 hits in there in Magic, that was something I was pushing for. I mean, there was a couple of little things when it... I think the boss fights I wanted to optimize more. My Zorgia could be better again, though. I could practice that. GG's. Just give me a sec, and we'll... Whoa, fuck! Nice movement.
Wow.
Yo, the float away! Hog. Gotta have the floating. That was an interesting moment. Nice sounds, dude. Wow. Alright, we get sub 350 anyway, which I'll take. Because there's a lot of weird movement moments. GG's, guys. GG's. The ending is here. When's the last time you seen this, guys? This cutscene? These set of cutscenes? This movie at the end? Fish is gonna spoil everything. It's too late for him. He's too far gone. It's a cool cat. Cool cat. Wait. Yeah, spoiled everything. Now I get it. Okay, Fish. You're so smart. I'm sorry that I'd ever question your intelligence. I mean, how many people died, Fish? That goofy face. Time for PTSD, guys. While you're enjoying lunch at Jimmy's house. Check this out. Ah, I got some rye beta. Enjoy the brisket. Yep, good stuff. Don't stare into the drink. This is what California looks like, you know, over at Jimmy's place, I'm sure. Lake Shrine main protagonist? Yeah, sometimes I sit out the ending because it's fun too. It'd be cool in randomizers to find a switch for changing character to Maya. I've thought about that sometimes. Or for crowd control, it'd be funny. But yeah, if anybody wants to race Alundra this weekend, I am down. And there will be a race on Mega Speedruns for the Super World I made in Mario Maker ages ago. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be really funny. Where's my face? Right. And I don't know. I gotta start posting to YouTube again. I will. I gotta like think of it like a side job. That's the best way to make sure I'm staying productive on that. It's funny that like Working Designs put some of these cutscenes in the intro. I'm not gonna lie, I like Working Designs intro. Although the gameplay scenes in the intro they've added were a bit like weirdly cropped and low res at that point. I can understand that criticism. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to see who's on Twitch to give a raid to as well. You know? It's kind of funny the game doesn't have cutscenes in the middle and it does all of this at the end. It's your reward, man. It's like Kingdom Hearts endings. They just keep going. I mean... Is Slade live? Yo, he's doing the birthday stream. How could I forget, dude? We're gonna raid the amazing Slade. And we're gonna wish you a happy birthday. Alright. And yeah, I guess the raid message will be happy B-Day, man. You know? What else? What else do you need? B-Day poggers. That'll be good. Happy Bidets? Oh no, don't say that. That will be the raid message, guys. Feel free to spam it. We'll let this scene play out. And we'll go. Wait, there's a bit more? Yeah, the fight against Wilda. Alright. Catch y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.